planted.
Welcome everyone to AQUALIKE Esports Valorant tournament, and here we are. It's a match that's going to be between Divine X and Spray and Pray. We're on to the 5th round, and we have the attackers slowly pushing on to B side, while the defenders with low on money are going to be holding it back. As we can already see, the ones without money are facing the trouble, and there comes teleported 4v2 situation with the last two players, one hiding in CT and the other one rotating through hookah. The hookah one gets detected. He's going to be taken down anytime by Venom, because there comes a flash, and Venom does take him down even though he's flashed. Good round coming in from the attackers. That was a save round for the defenders. Might as well add push together and got on a pick from the attackers rather than giving them a flawless. Good round for the attackers as well. They played well, and as we move forward, it is going to be the 6th round. Already with 1 round advantage, it is the attackers that are leading 3-2. We actually do see another B-side push that's going to be coming through slowly from the attackers. They are all stacked up outside B, and that's going to be a 2-3 push towards hookah and long, and the race with the help of Brim is going to be pushing towards hookah, while the other 3 are slowly going to be clearing long. And iPatch, understanding the situation, is going to be slowly rotating to B side. The first kill is going to be
fire in the hole. Taking that back. Spike planted. Let's go! I've got your
another
trail.
kill that has popped up, and there is the flash that is going to be iPatch the entry, and iPatch is going to be taken on by Venom. Venom with his 2k will be taken on by the opposite Raze, and the Raze is going to go for 2, but yet again it is going to be the attackers who are going to be winning this round as well. It is to the attackers who are going to be leading with yet another round. Another round loss for the defenders. This is going to be hurting their economy yet again because they just had full bot, and we do see they are going to be forcing few guns. Maybe they're not. They're going to be laying their revolvers, and as in defense, as far as I think, they shouldn't be losing a lot of rounds. And we also do see the attackers not really rotating much. And yet again, it's going to be a big push while all the defenders, that is 4 of them, are going to be stacked up onto A side. And there is the push out from A. They are going to be trying to get at least one pick because it is their save on. There's going to be one player who's going to be playing in long, who's going to try and get one pick, but he might get detected, and he does, and he is going to be pushed towards his teammates as well. And there is the 5v5 retake that is going to be happening because all the 5 defenders are going to be pushing from the A side towards B, towards the teleporter, and there is the 4-man stack, and all 4 of them enter through the TP. And there's the first kill. It's going to be the one for River on Nighthawk. That's the brimstone down, and no more smoke available. And there is the shot coming in from Aku onto the Raze, and he is going to be taken down. It's a 4v4 situation. Oh, there comes a kill from the sky onto iPatch. iPatch is going to be taken on. There is the shots onto Wazi takes down Aku, and while at the same time Venom's going to be taken down first, and it is a 1v4 situation yet again. Another round for attackers. A decent save, I would say, for the defenders. They were able to get 2 kills, and they did completely give up on B side. So it is going to be an attackers round yet again. It is 5-2, and we are going to be going into the 8th round of the first half, and the attackers already have a 3-point advantage. Haven't seen the attackers go to the A side at all. It is going to be yet another B push, but the defenders are not going to learn. They're going to be playing 3-2 yet again. 2 people just in B side. Aku with his dart is trying to detect anybody in long, but there's nobody there, and they're going to be getting an easy entry onto long. iPatch holding up onto an angle, waiting for the long push up, while he's also slowly waiting for the hookah push. He is holding a corner, but this corner is usually cleared, and yet again iPatch is going to be detected and going to be pushed towards elbow. The other player is going to be pushed into CT, and that is free entry for the attackers inside. The only thing that is going to be stopping them is iPatch's push, and iPatch does get one. iPatch gets 2, iPatch gets 3. That is beautiful. iPatch gets taken down, but he has done his job, and there is the kill from the Raze, and that is the round for the defenders. Well played by iPatch, who was able to get 3 through the smoke. Walking through the smoke, that is very, very daring, but he was able to get at least 3, and that's beautiful. And we are going to be pushed towards the 9th round, and what a round it has been for the defenders. Well played by the smoke agent, and we are moving forward to the 9th round with the attackers. No change in their plans. They're going to be pushing B again. They have nothing in their mind. In 3 seconds, we have the 9th round beginning, and we can see River actually only plays A, and the smoke operator who plays B is the Astra. The Astra is going to be playing inside of CT yet again. There is nobody inside side. They can get free entry into site if they do completely smoke and enter. And there comes a flash from the sky. The sky is not going to be detecting anybody because there's nobody inside side. And there is the entry by the Raze. The Raze has complete site entry. They are going to be going for the plant any second now. And there is the plant by Echo, and Echo is going to be finishing the plant. It's a 5v5 post-plant situation with nobody taking any damage. And there it is, the entry of the defenders. Everybody knows they are, but the information is still there. There comes the first pick. That's going to be River, who's going to be taken down by Aku. What a shot coming in from the Sova. And there is the information on elbow as well as side using the flash. There comes the breach utility. The iPad is going to get 1, Dying is going to get 2. That's a 3v4 situation, and we have the Sova ultimate taking down Force. It's a 3v3 situation. There comes the Brim ult as well, and the Brim ult is going to be taking down one more player, and that's going to be iPad. And there comes Nighthawk with his gun out onto Quasi, and it is an round for attackers. 6-3 on the attack. They are on a good roll. We are on to the 10th round. Very well played by the attackers. But I would actually say it is the incompetency of the defenders. They are really not holding on to site. They are still going to be forcing 3 players onto A even after the attackers attacking 7 continuous rounds on B. They can take the chance at least once because they're already losing. They need to do something different, but they're not going to. And there comes the push onto B side. Yet again, the A side rotate is just going to happen. this is a very slow rotate because the attackers always actually do get entry into B side. But this time there is going to be pressure put up from elbow, while there's going to be one player who's going to be holding A, and that is going to be the Viper. That is River. They have complete hookah control. There is nobody inside side. The race has entered yet again and is dying, is actually going to be taking down G-Kill, and that is a 4v situation. Sky with 1 HP left, taking all the wallbang shots onto him, is going to be taken on by the breach. It's a 3v4 situation. The Ray is also low on the defender side. Will have a difficult time. As I was speaking, Venom takes 1, 2, and that's going to be a 2v situation. Venom, what are you doing? And there he is. Venom is going to be slowly pushing up onto elbow. He's going to be waiting for the kill. And he's not going to be getting the 1. And Aku's going to be getting 1, 2, and 3. That's the end of the 10th round. And 7-3. That is the attackers who are going to be leading. Well played by the attackers. Good retake on, good post-1 situation there. Though they had lost 2 players early, they were able to get multi-kills, and that is what had ruined them. And here is the save round coming in for the defenders again. At least this round, will they put in multiple players in B side? Or will they not? Maybe they won't. They are going to be playing 3 players in A yet again, and we are going to be seeing the attackers. Oh, it's a pause coming in from the defenders, I guess. There is a pause. Maybe somebody's having technical difficulty. And as we can see, we are going to be waiting a few more seconds, people. I think there is some difficulty on the attacker side. We see the Sky not moving around. Not really sure what is happening here. We are going to be waiting a few more seconds. The ready has been called and the pause has been taken up, and we are going to be continuing with the game.
Here.
We are going to be see the first kill coming in from the Chamber. The Chamber being silent for the most of the games is going to be taking on eye patch. He had a pistol in his hand, and we are going to be seeing another kill coming in from Venom. Oh, Aku has taken down River, who's walking through the molly. It's a 2v5 situation. It is going to be the attackers round yet again. He's going to be selected, and there is the kill. Oh, he's not taking down. What is happening? Actually takes down Aku. Aku has whipped a bit, and that is going to be leaving force on 5 HP, and there is the bite from the doggy, and it is going to be putting him on a 4v2 situation. He's not going to be doing anything. Maybe he'll try to get a pick, maybe not. Echo's going to be getting one, and that is the end of round 11 with the attackers on 8 and 3.
Last round in the half.
We're on to the last round of this half, and we are going to be seeing
there
a B-side push yet again. They have never changed, but the defenders, I am very confused with what is really happening in their mind. They are putting up 3 players in yet again. Their game plan has a lot of flaws, and one of them is understanding the game in itself. And we are going to be seeing a B-side push coming in. The recon bolt destroyed. The attackers, the defenders slowly crawling back towards the side, and a TP take, and the TP take is actually going to be helping them. What well played, and there comes the ultimate. The ultimate is trying to take down the people inside the TP, and it's not going to be. Actually, River takes down, and that's a 2v5 situation. Well played from the defenders for this round. They had pushed through the TP immediately and gotten at least 3 picks. 2 picks through round 1 was in long, and the attackers are slowly rotating back. One holding up on to hookah, doesn't know there is a player inside of the teleporter. Anytime he's out, he's going to be taken out. And there is the kill on to the Chamber. It's a 1v5 situation, pretty hard for the Sky. The Sky does not detect the player on U-Haul, and he's going to be taken down by the U-Haul player. It's a 4-8. Good half for the attackers. We are going forward to the next half, and it has been an entertaining half on that behalf. We are going to be seeing a very well thought out attack strategy, but a very poorly executed defensive strategy in the last half. But last round, for the defenders did prove well. Maybe they can push this momentum forward and try to get this game into hand, maybe make this more interesting. And we are going to be seeing a side push coming in from the attackers. River is going to be placing his smoke any second now, while the blue shields are going to be going down, while the defenders are going to be stacking A as did their opponents. It is going to be pretty difficult for them to entry, and there is the push onto A side. Sky is going to be beating the race, and the race is going to be detected any second now. The A side push and the B side hold is coming in from the different attackers. The attackers are going to be playing it very, very slow compared to the fast-paced push of their opponents. And there it is, the A side entry, which has not yet happened. They are trying to slowly get information that they are not going to be able to get any. It is the round win for the defenders yet again, stopping the momentum from the last half. They are going to be getting Aku with the 3k. What a beautiful clutch coming in from his ghost. He has literally turned his opponents into ghosts. And there it is, a very unfortunate round for the attackers. They should have went for the plant. They got pretty cocky and had to push, and they did reap their own sins. We're going to be seeing the 14th round of this match, and there comes Skyflash. Skyflash is going to be detecting one, while the Recon is going to be detecting one as well. The push has been slowed down. While the defenders have guns, the attackers don't. Might as well slowly push into U-Haul and fight at least one. And there is the Chamber, who's not going to detect anyone because of this Viper bit, but is going to be taking down one, and the Viper is going to be taken down as well. And it's a 3v5 situation. The attacker is already losing 2 people. Though they have the spike, it's going to be very, very fatal, and they won't be able to really push back from this if they're not able to get at least a pick any moment before the 45-second mark strikes down. Here we are with the 3v5 situation. The attacker slowly creeping up onto A, but not getting detected. The race is actually going to be lurking right out there, and the race is going to be taken down by the Chamber, and so is the Breach, the last player alive. The Sehastra is going to be pushed through this teleporter, and he's going to be taken down by Venom, and that is the end of round 14 with 4 and 10. It's the defenders who are leading. The whole game, it has been pretty much one-sided, I would say. Very few rounds picked up by the different attackers and stuff. Now, they weren't really able to execute their plans in the end. I don't think it is a difference in shooting skill level. It's something about the execution that hasn't been able to be pushed towards them. We can see Force is going to be slowly lurking up onto Shower, while the others are going to be creeping up onto A shot. Going to be a 4-man push onto A side. It's 2-on-2 and no damage taken. As I was talking to, was going to be taken down the Chamber, and that's the first pick for this 15th round. The Prim holding up onto a very common angle, might be taken down, or might be holding a very good cross with Venom if he peeks through the truck. But U-Haul is what the race is going to be holding. He's going to be peeking any second now, and he is going to be taken down by Quasi, and that is going to be leaving them on a 3v5 situation with all the attackers swarming towards A side, while the defenders, understanding the situation, going to rotate towards the same. And it is going to be a 2v5 situation with both the defenders left in CT, and they have to go for a plant, or will they not? I'm pretty confused because they don't even have the spike. They went to collect the spike, and that is going to be giving a bit of advantage position wise. I'm not really sure, because the Sky is going to be going in for a flank. Though they don't have any flank hold, the Breach is going to be waiting up onto the Sky. The Sky, though knife walking, is going to be detected by the Breach any second now. Aku, on the other hand, is waiting for a push onto Pipes, while nobody's going to be doing that. Here comes the defenders, completely sieged up onto A side, not going to peek anything, letting the opponents peek. Very well played by them, and Sky is actually waiting up on And there comes Aku. The impatient has taken down, and Force is going to be taking down Echo. But Aku has gotten one, Aku has gotten two, and that is going to be the Phantom in his hands. He's going to be saving it, and it's a good save for him. But what is he going to do? Is he going to chase behind the player who went inside the teleport? Yes, he's going to be. He's going to be taken down by iPatch, but good save by them. It's a good round for the attacker. It's 5 and 10, end of round 15. And we are going to be moving into the 16th round with the attackers 5 points deficit.
BYB fam, good right there.
We are going to be seeing a B-side push as far as I can see. And we are going to be seeing a 2-3 hold coming in from the defenders. There comes the flash, and there is the counter flash. Nobody's playing anti-flash for dying, and dying is going to be detected by the recon, and he's going to be satcheling up towards long, and he's going to be flashed yet again by the sky. And there comes Quasi and Astra, who's going to be onto the entry on Hookah. Without any flash, they had completely entered towards Hookah, but pushed back because of the Sowalt. On the other side, River is going to be holding the flank, waiting for somebody to push out of a shot and trying to get them. On zero kill is going to be detecting that the B-side push is actually a fake, but on the other hand, it's actually the A-side push that's a fake, because Echo, though on a good position, is not going to be able to detect anyone. There comes his third flash for this round, detecting people onto Octagon, and there comes the ultimate. What are we going to be doing here? Are we going to be seeing a B-side push, or are we going to be seeing River take down one person? That is going to be the Brimstone and a complete side switch. Anything can happen. The Brim Breach waiting with his utility, wait for the correct time. And there comes Nightong with his first pick, and there is Aku, who's going to be holding a very, very important position. There's nobody in A side, and we are going to be seeing a B side entry. And Dying is going to be taking on Aku, and iPatch is the second one on to Echo. Venom gets one, but iPatch gets another. That is a beautiful kill coming in from iPatch. It's a 3v2 situation. Well played by the attackers until now. They just have to play post plan for now. And there is the player onto CT who's going to be peeking up onto one of those attackers while the other one is waiting in long. It's a 1v3 situation, pretty hard for the Brimstone to come out of this, because there is going to be one player situated inside of Hookah while the other two are going to be holding long. And the plant has been made, so it is somewhere in the middle grounds of both of these. And there is the push, and there is the first. Oh, there comes the pick by Quasi. Good shot on to Nighthawk, and that is going to be 6 and 10 on the favor of the attackers. Apologies, it's going to be 6-10-10 on the favor of the defenders.
1 second, peeps. I gotta visit the Astral to play some stars.
Yet again, I think River is going to be a lurker. He's going to be throwing up his utility inside A side. Now that they do have two controllers, they can actually manage to smoke both sides, and that is pretty confusing for the attackers. And here comes the peak from zero kill. He's not going to be protecting anyone because it is a 5-man B push, and there comes the 5-man B push. There comes the breach utility, and there comes the race. The race taking down Aku, and Dying going for another one onto Echo. It's a 3v5 situation. Zero kill still waiting for somebody's shower, but not going to be getting anyone. And they are going to be rotating towards B side, which is already infested with the attackers. Full 5-man hold onto B side, which is going to be impossible to retake with the weaponry that the defenders do have. And here comes the peek from Elbow, and he's going to be taking down one, or maybe not. And it's a double peek with iPatch and Quasi holding up on water shot coming in from Dying. Dying's ace was denied by iPatch, but it's alright. The round is what matters, and there is the momentum shift towards the attackers. We are seeing what a game we've been having till now. The defender attackers were very, very dormant on their opposite half. Now they're going to be pushing up really, really well. They have won 3 rounds in a row, and that is going to be changing a lot of things. We are going to be seeing the 18th round of this game, which is going to be towards the A side as far as they have positioned. We don't see anybody towards shower us of yet. We only see the Astra slowly lurking up, which is being held by the race. And there is this entry denial smoke by the Brimstone, and Quasi is going to be throwing his utility inside to detect The opponent's pitch is not going to be detecting anyone, and the Raze is sitting up on top, right off it. He's going to be getting one. He's going to be taken on by River, and there comes the 4v4 situation. The plant is going to be going down any second because the Viper ult has been popped. River planting inside this sea of poison, and iPad is going to be taken on. That is going to be Nighthawk. And there it is, the 4v3 situation yet again in the favor for the attackers. And there comes a beautiful shot by Force. It's going to be putting them on a 4v2 situation. Looks like another round for the attackers. 1v4 situation for the Sky. The Sky unable to get a pick is going to be taken on in the hands of iPad. And that is the 4th continuous round for the attackers, which is pushing us to the 19th round that we are seeing.
My ult's not ready.
Chamber ultimate is popped up. The defenders do have their weaponry right now. Oh, or they don't, yeah, because they've lost yet again. Venom with his Sheriff is waiting up slowly while the attackers are actually in their spawn. 2 of them are holding up in their spawn. Even though the defenders have their save on, the attackers are going to be holding in their spawn. It's very confusing for the defenders as to where the attackers are going to be pushing. It's already been 25 seconds and there's been no movement from the attackers. The Sky utility has been popped up, and so is the Fayez utility. Fayez Prowler is not going to be detecting anybody inside of Hookah because Nighthawk is going to be holding right below Hookah and not inside Hookah. It's a 5v5 situation. We have hit the 1 minute mark and we haven't seen any bullets go down until now. And there is the entry denial smokes from the Brimstone. Patch is going to be slowly creeping up on Hookah, trying to get a pick. He does detect one, but it's not going to be taking down anybody. Chamber with his ultimate popped up is going to be dangerous in a save round like this. With dying on the operator, it might be very, very crucial that he doesn't drop it and does actually get some picks. And Quasi the first pick onto Aku, that's going to be putting them on a 4v5 situation. The attackers have popped the Astra ult and is going to be entering the A side any second now. They have complete control of U-Hall as well as side. They have to go for a plant because we have already hit the 20-second mark and we are going to be seeing something very, very crucial. And there comes the Brim utility. The plant is not gone down yet and they are going to be denying a lot of time. And there comes the first pick for Quasi onto Nighthawk. It's a 2v5 situation. Can they deny the plant alone? Maybe they can't. iPad goes for the plant, and that is a 1 pick for 2 picks, and that is going to be the last from Venom. And there is the attackers with the continuous 5th round victory. It is 9 and 10 with the attackers deficit
right
of
there.
1.
Right there.
The utility popped up by Aku. Aku's trying to detect somebody towards market while the attackers are going to be holding right outside A side, and we are going to be seeing a slow round here. Oh, the operator takes 100 HP while Echo is going to be taking down 1. The operator is going to be taking down dying. It's a 2v5 situation. Pretty tired for the attackers. The attackers have to completely save this round because it is not in their hand, and that is going to be taking down River as well. And the last player alive is the Fade. That's going to be Quasi. Quasi is going to be holding a corner, waiting for exits, and he might as well not get it because I don't see anybody pushing. There is the push close to Quasi. Quasi is going to be trying to get 1, maybe 1 or 2. That's going to be the Sky. He's going to be meeting, and the last 10 seconds, and he's going to be taken on the Sky as well as the Race. That's going to be a 1v3 situation. Well played by Quasi, but he's going to be taken on by 0 kill for his 3rd kill this round. 11-9 situation after 5 continuous losses for the defenders. They are going to be taking 1 round to their hand, and we are going to be moving forward to the 21st round, and we are going to be seeing a A-side push.
Right there.
We do see the start of the 21st round. We it's going to be ASA push, and River's going to be taking on the first one. That is the pick
Right
for
there.
River that they needed, and it is going to be 45. They are slowly pushing back. They're not completely sure about entering the A side. We do see the race taking down. That's a lot of utility on the defender side that has been slowed down. While Aku and his teammates have stacked up on A, the attackers haven't pushed in yet either. The Brim is going to be the only person who's going to be holding B side. We have zero kill holding up onto showers. That's the reason there hasn't been a peak onto showers. Oh, Kwasi takes down another. That's going to be Aku. That's a 3v5 situation. The Fade ultimate pops. So does the breach. And there comes iPatch with one dying with one. That's the Brim who's last alive, who's on B side, who's not going to be rotating anytime now. It's going to be in the hands of the attackers yet again. That is going to be putting the attackers on 10 and 11. Very, very close. And what a comeback this has been. And there is the op. He might as well save this one. And we are seeing a very, very well planned out comeback coming in from the defenders. And there comes the pull. And the pull is actually going to be... And there comes the Molly. The Molly is going to be pushing in towards Quasi, who has actually pushed in from B side. Well played from the attackers. They're going to take down the operator as well. And that is a lot of money loss for the defenders.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should. Concealment.
And there it is, the 22nd round. We are going to be seeing a A-side push. Yet again, the spike has been dropped in market though. They are going to be picking it up, and they are still not completely sure about which side to push. And it's going to be a 3-2 hold with B side having 3 players. Brim slowly rotating to A side. And here we are, the first pick, and it's going to be going the hands of zero kill, but this time not the operator. It's going to be the Vandal that's going to be taking iPatch down. iPatch, being cocky yet again, was lurking up onto the site of Hookah while Chamber was playing a very aggressive position, and he was able to take down iPatch. And there it is. They have picked up the spike, but they are still not sure about which side to push. The Raze and the Brim holding up onto you, while Sky is going to be holding up Cubby. Is going to be pretty difficult. For an A push, it's better they rotate to B, which is what they'll be doing. And there it is, the Viper going to be switching on all her utility for a distraction, while it is actually going to be a B side push. They do get free entry into Hookah because nobody's going to be holding that. But Aku and Zero Kill know that there is somebody coming here, and they're going to be holding it very, very carefully. There is the recon that can be used any second now. Aku has to retreat and at least deny a bit of time before the defenders can rotate. And there is the flash that is not going to be taking anyone. There comes who's going to be taken out. He was supposed to be the one who was going to be holding it, and he's going to be taken out, and so is Zero Kill. It's going to be a 3v3 situation. There comes the
one enemy remaining.
Shot from Venom, and Venom's going to be taken on 1, 2, and 3. What a round from Venom. That is the match point for the defenders. Well played from Venom with his utility and as well as his ultimate. What a round. As we can see, this might as well be the last round for this map, and I'll be signing off by 6 o'clock. Sorry for that, guys, and we are going to be seeing a B-side push coming in from the attackers. And I think it is very important that the attackers don't lose early picks this round. If they do, then it's going to be pretty hard for them to come back from this, because this is the last round they'll be playing for this map. And the B-side push has been started. River has slowly walked up, and he's going to be taken down. River being very, very casual. He's not being considerate, and Echo's going to be the one taking it down. And there comes the kill onto Zero Kill by dying in 4v4 situation. Still hope not dead for the attackers, with dying getting a pick onto the chamber. And as we can see, the ultimate orb is taken down. The Astra does have the utility to push onto a side. She has her ultimate. It's a 2-on-2 defense hold coming in from the defenders. The Astra ultimate is going to be popping any second now, and there it is. It has been popped. Though the Ray is in a very good position to deny everything with her shotgun, and there comes the breach utility as well, and there comes the ultimate, and there is the Prowler. The Prowler is not going to be taking it, but Venom's going to be taking 1, 2, and 3, and Venom's going to be going on and on and on, and that's the last player alive that's going to be dying, and Dying's going to be all alone in long with the Molly pushed him back inside the teleporter, and he's going to be going towards the side of A with every single defender on full HP. With this might as well, looks like a dying effort coming in from Dying.
Spike planted.
And the plant is gone, and it is going to be on his side. Dying does have to play pretty aggressive, has to get at least one pick inside of pipes, and that he will get one. He'll be taken out. That's the end of this round. Nighthawk is going to be putting the end and night to this opponents, and it is the end of this round. Thank you so much for turning into the first game. What a beautiful game we've had. Stay tuned for the next game as well. See you guys.
Defenders win.
Feeling proud.